Tonight, we are seeing how the Trump-endorsed candidates here in Arizona are responding.
Political editor Dennis Welch joins us now. Some strong opinions tonight, Dennis.
Yeah, remember, it was just last week Trump and his supporters here celebrated a sweep. All of the former president's hand-picked candidates won their primaries, but now his slate of supporters are going on the offensive, claiming this federal raid is nothing but a political prosecution.
This is exactly the type of thing that many of us saw overseas in some of these third world dictator-run countries.
Republican congressional candidate and former Navy SEAL Eli Crane joining Trump and others who've already decided the raid on Mar-A-Lago is a political hit job.
It's really sad and tragic what has happened to our federal government, going after a former president.
Kari Lake, the GOP nominee for governor, appeared on right-wing media this morning after describing the raid as one of the darkest days in American history. Other Trump-endorsed primary winners, like Attorney General candidate Abe Hamadeh, tweeted, "Our justice system has been hijacked. Our FBI has been corrupted." Meanwhile, longtime Trump supporter Congressman Paul Gosar went further, saying we must destroy the FBI. Congressman Andy Biggs also highly critical.
That FBI and DOJ needs to be looked at very carefully because they have weaponized those agencies, those police agencies, against Americans who they disagree with politically.
But 6 years ago, Biggs and Gosar were singing a different tune, congratulating the FBI for the unprecedented move of reopening the investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails, just days before the 2016 presidential election. For what it's worth, neither the DOJ nor the FBI are commenting about what's actually in the warrant. Neither are the former president or the Trump legal team.
And meanwhile, we just received a new poll revealing a majority of Arizona voters think Trump and his team should be prosecuted for their actions on or leading up to the January 6th Capitol riot. In case you're thinking that this poll was completely biased, the same poll also shows that President Biden's job approval ratings are deeply underwater. Now, let's start with President Biden's numbers. Just 40% of Arizona voters approve of the president's job performance. 52% disapprove. Now, back to the question of Trump. 54% of the same voters think he should be criminally prosecuted for the January 6th Capitol riot, while 41% think he should not be prosecuted. And lastly, on Biggs and Gosar, 64% of Arizona voters have somewhat or very serious concerns about the two Arizona congressmen seeking pardons. Now, the survey, again, was done by Public Policy Polling and has a margin of error of plus or minus 3.8%. Back to you.